Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. Today we are going to prepare meat Madras, and for that we have ingredients. Let us start straight away because in Ramzan we have very short time. We have mutton here. It is about half kg, clean and washed and drained for all of the excess of the water. And then I'll show you the spices. Here are the spices. First of all, we have salt, 1 teaspoon, turmeric, half teaspoon, coriander, half teaspoon. This is powder. And then we have two kinds of red chilies. There are 4 whole red chilies and half teaspoon powder. You can see over here. And we have then Garam Masala. It is half teaspoon, and cumin seeds are roasted and ground, 1.5 teaspoon. Then we have some chilies. These are 2 chilies cut in lengthwise cut in slices, and 3 cloves of garlic. And separately I have garlic and ginger crushed. This is just crushed, not very much crushed to paste. It is just crushed, coarsely crushed. I have about 100 grams of tomato crushed. It was frozen. And in the last we have onion. It is also crushed. 2 medium-sized onions. Of course, we have water and vegetable oil. So let us start straight away with the cooking. Well viewers, we are going to start the cooking. We have just put a pan over a stove, and we'll add crushed onion into it, and we'll give a little stir fry to it. We'll also add this crushed ginger and garlic, all of it. Just keep on stirring it about 8 to 10 minutes. And the chilies, the only whole chilies. The powder is still with me. Just keep on cooking it for about 8 to 10 minutes. बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। आज हम बना रहे हैं मीट मद्रासी। तो मैंने डिस्क्रिप्शन के अंदर शुरू के अंदर ये इनके मेजर्स बता दिए थे चीज़ों के। तो अब हमने इसको शुरू किया हुआ है। हमने इसमें से प्याज और लहसुन अदरक का जो हमने दड़ा किया था, और जो हमने मिर्चें ली थी साबुत, वो हमने इसके अंदर डाल के इसको अच्छी तरह से पकाना है। तकरीबन 8 मिनट हम इसको पकाना है। तो आपने बाकी चीज़ें वहाँ से देख लेनी है जो मैंने आपको इंग्लिश के अंदर बताई हैं। दरअसल हमें काफ़ी रिक्वेस्ट मसूल हो रही थी कि थोड़ी सी डिस्क्रिप्शन जो है वो अगर हमारी लैंग्वेज में भी दी जाए तो हमें अच्छी तरह समझ में आ जाएगी। तो इस वजह से हम अब इसको देखें, ये कुक कर रहे हैं। तो इसको कुक करते करते हम इसके बाद हम इसको अलग कर देंगे। के अंदर मैं थोड़ा सा ऑयल और डाल देता हूँ। ताकि ये जो नीचे थोड़ा सा ये मसाला लगना शुरू हो गया है, उतर जाए। Well viewers, it is about time to move it from the heat, and we'll separate this thing from the cooker, and we'll just dish it out in a bowl, and then we'll carry on with our next step. Well viewers, we have just removed the onion from the heat and taken out from the cooker, and now we have just added 2 tablespoons of oil, and we'll add some crushed garlic. It was 3 cloves. Just give a stir fry, and then we'll add these green chilies. Add green chilies, and then again a stir fry. And 50 grams of tomatoes. Rest of 50 grams will be used later on. When this paste is mixed, then add all the ingredients of spices that I've just told you earlier. Salt, red chilies, turmeric powder, cumin powder, roasted and ground, and coriander powder. All the spices are gone into the cooker, and you can see the color which is coming out. It is to be very nice, and we'll just cook it further 5 minutes. And after that we will add mutton. जी व्यूअर्स, आप देख रहे हैं कि हमने इसके अंदर तमाम मसाला जात डाल दिए हैं। इसमें हमने सबसे पहले वो जो 2-3 जवे हमने लिए थे लहसुन के, वो डाले थे। लहसुन के जवे डालने के बाद हमने इसके अंदर हरी मिर्चें डाली हैं। हरी मिर्चें डालने के बाद हमने इसके अंदर आधे जो टमाटोज थे जो रखे हुए थे उसकी हाफ जो मिकदार है वो हमने इसके अंदर डाली, और उसके बाद हम इसको अब भून रहे हैं। अब भूनने के बाद हम इसके अंदर ऐड करेंगे मटन, और फिर हम इसको हल्की सी स्टीम देंगे। Well viewers, we are going to add mutton. Just keep on stirring it with low to medium flame, unless and until the color of the mutton has changed into white. You can see it is getting white from sides, and it will be white in few minutes, and then we will give it a steam for 7 minutes. Well viewers, this is the time when we'll add some water. We will also clean the ladle. And we'll just close our cooker and give it a steam to about 7 minutes. And then we will see what happened to it. Well viewers, you can see that we have just closed the lid of the cooker and we'll wait for 7 minutes when the steam gets out, and then we will open it and start the rest of the procedure. About meat madras, I tell you that my mother used to live in India before her marriage and in the pre-partition period, and she has learned many Indian and continental dishes over there. So we are going to try it in Pakistan today and in our house, and I'm going to just share it to you, and you will just comment me in the comment box that how you like it, this dish. Well viewers, 7 minutes are over. We have just removed the lid from the cooker, and we are going to add the tomato and the onion paste into this. And we will cook it till the oil comes out. Now viewers, you see that the oil is emerging out from the sides of the pan, and it is time to remove it from the heat. But before we remove it from the heat, we will just add some water to bring it to our required consistency. I think this is enough, and we'll give a boil to it. Now it is okay. We'll give a boil to it, and then we'll remove it from the heat. Meanwhile, we are going to add some garam masala in this. It is enough, and after that we'll dish it out and we'll just show you there. Well viewers, our meat madras is ready. We are just going to garnish it with coriander leaves, green coriander leaves. It is looking very yummy to me, and of course it is. We'll eat at iftari time, and you can see it. Just eat and enjoy. Until next recipe, Allah Hafiz.